It's Monday, June 3rd. I'm Jasmine Anderson. 2 NYPD officers are recovering after they were shot. Police say the young officers are stable right now in the hospital. We're told a robbery suspect fired multiple shots at the officers in Elmhurst, Queens, right near LaGuardia Airport earlier this morning. We're told the officers returned fire.
This is a bullet hole. Because of this vest, a young police officer is going home. Senseless act of violence, a total disregard for life.
Police say the 19-year-old suspect is from Venezuela and staying at a migrant shelter in Queens. He is in the hospital in police custody. 3 people and 3 dogs are recovering after a raging fire in Wyandanch. This was the scene as flames tore through the home on Washington Avenue last night. Police say the people were treated for smoke inhalation at the hospital. The dogs are being evaluated at an animal hospital. It's opening day. T20 World Cup officially kicks off today on Long Island. Teams from Sri Lanka and South Africa will go head-to-head this morning in the first competitive game of the tournament at Eisenhower Park. We talked to spectators at Saturday's practice matchup, and they were amazed by the experience.
A lot of people are new to the game. They're learning as they're watching, and they're just excited. I mean, from my perspective, I'm just marveled by how they even built this stadium.
Incredible. 8 matches will be played at the temporary 34,000-seat stadium through June 12th. For everything you need to know about T20 on Long Island, head to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only a Newsday. Medical chaperone programs are growing on Long Island amid sexual abuse cases. The Northport VA Medical Center is one of the places that have set up chaperone programs. It allows chaperones to observe intimate exams and procedures. The programs are meant to help protect vulnerable people from sexual abuse from their physicians. Celebrating state champions, the Plainview Old Bethpage JFK flag football team just completed a perfect season. It was a hero's homecoming for the Hawks yesterday. Earlier in the day, the girls beat Scarsdale 19-7 to capture the inaugural Division I flag football state championship game at Cortland High School. Congratulations.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group.
It's one of the most popular sports in the world, but did you know how the game of cricket works? Jamie Stewart has the answer for you, and the story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's described as a cross between baseball and chess.
But did you know cricket is the second most watched sport in the world next to soccer? It's coming to Long Island. You guys know the rules, right? Yeah, me neither. Let's go find out together. This is George Samuel, cricket expert, cricket coach. All right, first let's go through the basics. 2 teams, 11 players a team. Team which scores the most runs win, right?
That's correct.
All right, we're off to a good start. How do you score?
One of the good thing about a cricket, right? You are able to score anywhere you want it.
Once the ball's been delivered, the batsman's up next. Contrary to baseball, you can hit the ball in a 360-degree angle compared to only 90 within baseball.
I'm a fast bowler. I'm going to grip this way for the seam to be hitting at the right place without bending the arm, deliver the ball.
Yes, one.
In cricket, the pitcher is called the bowler, and the general rule is they try to bounce the pitch, although it's not mandatory. All right, let's go, George. Wow! Is that a knuckleball?
If a player does make contact, a fly ball over someone's head can count as much as 6 runs.
These are called stumps or wickets, and they mean something different depending on which team you're on, right?
Yeah, that's right. So for the bowler, the ultimate goal is for him to knock these out. That's how you get the batsman out. On the contrary, the batsman's goal is, of course, to protect these wickets while they're batting, in addition to scoring runs while doing that.
What do you mean? Am I going this way?
Oh, yep, you're out.
So that means I'm out?
Yeah.
Because it hit the wicket?
Yes. And you didn't reach.
Is that something?
Yeah.
Oh, I should run? Yeah. Oh, it's too late now.
For Newsday TV, I'm Jamie Stewart.
Read more about T20 World Cup on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Boy Scout's bright idea just earned him the highest rank in the organization. Virginia Huey has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Lighthouse has always pulled a spark in me. Something happened and I could never really stray from it.
For 17-year-old Ronnie Carrillo of Huntington, the allure of lighthouses captured his heart at an early age.
I had an obsession for lighthouses.
He's visited Montauk, Fire Island, and many other lighthouses on the East Coast. But the Huntington Lighthouse is Ronnie's favorite.
The Huntington Lighthouse is my most visited lighthouse for sure. When I was little, I would come here with my mom, so much so that the staff of the Huntington Lighthouse Preservation Society, who ran the tours here, started calling me the Lighthouse Kid.
When Ronnie became a Boy Scout, he immediately thought of his favorite beacon when he needed to come up with a service project to achieve his Eagle Scout badge. Ronnie, then 14, called Huntington Lighthouse officials for ideas.
I thought, oh my gosh, what are we going to have him do?
Lighthouse President Pamela Setchell told Ronnie she'd love to have uplighting installed around the lighthouse because the concrete building was difficult for boaters to see at night.
We thought it's such a pretty building. Some people don't even know that it's here. Let's light it up.
The project to uplight this nearly 50-foot high structure was a tall order because it had never been done before. There were no blueprints. Ronnie had to start from scratch.
Ronnie dove into the project, enlisting the advice of local electricians and engineers, including Oliver Bodine.
It's a very challenging environment, a marine environment, so there's a lot of technical details that you have to take into account in designing a system and installing it.
They drew up blueprints and bought lighting equipment with the nearly $2,000 raised at a car wash that Ronnie organized. After 2 years of planning, building, and installing, Ronnie's bright idea lit up the landmark for the first time in its 112-year history.
It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. I had chills.
The monumental feat earned Ronnie the coveted Eagle Scout rank, but he says his greatest reward comes daily when the sun calls it a day and the historic gem shines bright for all to see.
I'm just beaming with pride.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
What an accomplishment. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal Monday forecast. Warm today and a mix of sun and clouds. Let's take a peek outside, shall we? Here's a look at the South Ferry in Shelter Island. Here's your day planner now. Partly cloudy today, highs around 80 degrees, and expect that to be pretty much how it's going to feel the rest of the day, but we do cool off as we get later in the day. Tomorrow, another gorgeous day, slightly cooler, highs in the 70s, and here's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.